On this video we're taking a look at our MLB best bets for the games that are happening on Saturday, April 16, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Colorado Rockies vs Chicago Cubs. Colorado Rockies for the win. And here is why. Chicago bounced back from a loss in Pittsburgh as they went to Colorado and jumped on the Rockies early, en route to a series opening victory. The Cubs entered Friday night holding a half-game lead over the Cardinals and Brewers for the top spot in the NL Central race. Against Colorado, Chicago jumped quickly, scoring 3 in the top of the first, and led the rest of the way. The Cubs got 2 hits each from Nick Madrigal, run, Jonathan Villar, run, Frank Schwindel, 2 runs, 2 RBI, and Yan Gomez, run, in the victory. Schwindel hit his first homer of the season in the victory. Justin Steele didn't factor in the decision on the mound as he threw 4.1 innings, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. Keegan Thompson, 1-0, earned the win in relief as he threw 3.1 scoreless innings, allowing 1 hit with no walks and 1 strikeout. Mitchell Givens worked a scoreless 9th, allowing 1 hit with no walks and 2 strikeouts for his first save. Colorado saw their 4-game win streak snapped as they were dumped in the opening game of this 4-game set with the Cubs. The Rockies fell to 4-2 on the season, leaving them tied for first with the Dodgers, Giants and Padres in the NL West. Against Chicago, Colorado had plenty of chances as they had 10 hits but went only 1 of 7 with runners in scoring position. Connor Joe, Chris Bryant, run, CJ Cron, RBI, and Jonathan Daza each had 2 hits in the game for the Rockies. Kyle Freeland, 0-2, took the loss on the mound as he allowed 5 runs on 9 hits with 2 walks and 1 strikeout over 5.1 innings of work. I'm going to take a stab on the Rockies. Probably not touching this one, though. Senzatella got into plenty of sticky situations with 9 hits in his 3.1 innings during his debut. The good news is that the team was able to evade major trouble, and Senzatella should have a more favorable matchup here. As for Chicago, it'll be interesting to see what Leader Jr. can do here. If all works out, he'll serve as a nice emergency option for the Cubs moving forward. I think he'll be okay, but Colorado makes more sense victory-wise. Seattle Mariners vs Houston Astros. Houston Astros for the win. And here is why. The Houston Astros have scored 5 runs in their last 3 games and 3 or fewer runs in 5 of their first 7 games. The Astros are 2-3 this season when scoring 3 or fewer runs. Chas McCormick leads the Astros with 8 hits and 1 RBI, while Alex Bregman and Michael Brantley have combined for 14 hits and 9 RBI. Justin Verlander gets the ball, and he is 0-1 with a 1.80 ERA and 7 strikeouts this season. Verlander is 16-9 with a 3.24 ERA and 215 strikeouts in his career against the Mariners. The Houston Astros had taken a 1-run lead in the top of the 10th inning, but Arizona rallied for 2 runs in the bottom half of the frame to earn a 3-2 victory. The bullpen had been spectacular to that point as they had tossed 6 shutout innings, but a crucial error in the bottom half of the 10th helped Arizona battle back to win. Houston has been an exceptional defensive team this season, committing just 3 errors through their first 6 games. After dropping the first 2 games of the series, Seattle battled back with a 5-1 victory over the Chicago White Sox on Thursday. A 2-run second inning helped stake the team to a lead they would not surrender. Seattle hit 3 home runs in the contest, including a 2-run blast off the back of Mitch Haniger. Haniger is only hitting .138 through the first 7 games of the season, but has already clubbed 3 home runs and driven in 7. 3 of his first 7 hits are homers. The Seattle Mariners have scored 20 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 5 of their last 7 games. The Mariners have won 3 of their last 5 games when scoring 4 or more runs. J.P. Crawford leads the Mariners with 11 hits and 1 RBI, while Adam Frazier and Ty France have combined for 15 hits and 12 RBI. Chris Flexen gets the ball, and he is 0-1 with a 6.23 ERA and 3 strikeouts this season. Flexen is 0-3 with a 7.78 ERA and 11 strikeouts in his career against the Astros. Flexen struggled in his first start of the season, but no one should believe he will respond with that kind of outing against Houston. After all, the Astros are struggling to hit early on as well. In fact, both teams are struggling offensively. A contest like that greatly favors the Astros. Not only did they have the better starter going, but their bullpen has been lights out. They are the kind of team that is difficult to try to rally against because they simply do not make mistakes. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Cincinnati Reds. Los Angeles Dodgers minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Cincinnati Reds will look to bounce back from a 3-1 loss at the hands of the Dodgers in Friday's matchup. Kyle Farmer led the charge with a pair of hits including a pair of doubles, and Cincinnati's lone RBI as a team in the losing effort. Aramis Garcia, Mike Moustakas and Tyler Naquin each had a base hit as the Reds mustered up just 5 hits as a team in the losing effort. Vladimir Gutierrez took the loss, falling to 0-2 on the year after allowing 3 runs on 5 hits while striking out 3 over 4 innings of work. Hunter Green will start here and is 1-0 with a 5.40 ERA and 7 strikeouts this season. The Cincinnati Reds decided to go all in on a rebuild after watching RF Nick Castellanos depart via free agency and then trading LF Jesse Winker and 3B Eugenio Suarez in one deal and starting pitcher Sonny Gray in another deal for prospects. The team now centers around 2021 Rookie of the Year 2B Jonathan India. India is off to a slow start, hitting slightly above .200 with just 1 extra base hit thus far this season. He was given a night off on Friday night. The future will be on display on the mound on Saturday night with Green making the start. The flame-throwing right-hander was impressive in his opening start against the Braves. Atlanta's other outstanding pitching prospect, left-hander Nick Lodolo, recently made his major league debut as well, to a less than impressive outcome, but both pitchers give the Reds fandom something to look forward to in the very near future. The Los Angeles Dodgers will look to build on their win over the Reds from Friday. Tree Turner had a pair of hits with a triple and an RBI, while Justin Turner and Chris Taylor each had an RBI to finish off the scoring for the Dodgers in the win. Gavin Lux had a pair of hits with a triple, and Max Muncy had a double. Will Smith added a base hit as well to finish off the Dodgers' offense as a team in the win. Tony Gonsolin threw 4 shutout innings, allowing just 4 hits with a pair of strikeouts, not factoring in the decision. Tyler Anderson got the win in relief to improve to 1-0 on the year, while Craig Kimbrell closed the 9th for his 2nd save of the season. Julio Urias will start here and is 0-1 with a 13.50 ERA this season. It is hard to find fault with a Dodgers team that seems to be strong in all phases of the game. The Dodgers, with the addition of former MVP Freddie Freeman, likely have the strongest lineup in all of baseball. The lineup features 3 former MVPs scattered throughout it and a good balance of left and right-handed hitters. The starting 5 can match up with any team's rotation, and the off-season addition of Craig Kimbrell has given the Dodgers the veteran presence in the back of a deep bullpen. After a modest start, the Dodgers seem to be hitting their stride in recent games. They swept a mini 2-game series with the Twins on the road before pounding the Reds 9-3 in their home opener. Veteran Clayton Kershaw also pitched 7 perfect innings in his last start, which is a great sign for the Dodgers. I get the case to be made either way as Green looked really good in his debut, and Urias is one of the best pitchers from 2021 and is due for a bounce back. With that said, Green is still a rookie, and while stifling the defending World Series champs is nice, the Braves didn't really get going until August last year, and I worry something similar could happen in the title defense. The Dodgers have had a couple of hiccups here and there, but they're the far better team from top to bottom, and I expect the Dodgers to get the win on the minus 1.5 run line here. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.